There you go. We're live. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I think everybody's sleeping because over here my time it's like super early. So I don't know if anybody.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
over there.
I'm like 5 hours ahead or something. So
Oh, gotcha. So it's like perfect day
yeah,
for you. So I was wondering,
yeah.
like,
The morning one works a lot better.
yeah. So I was wondering, is that I'm assuming Grayson is not your real name, correct?
No, no. My name's Will.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And
If
I'm
you want to
assuming
call me that, you can.
I'll call you
I don't
Grayson.
really mind.
So
That's calm. That's calm.
I'm assuming you're a big Dick Grayson fan.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And what made you like become like a big, huge Robin fan or Dick Grayson specifically?
Uh, I think it might have been like Young Justice. Like, was the first thing I watched that like got me into it. I feel like.
Prince of Puzzles, what's going on, bro? How you doing? So, and that was your first. Did you ever watch Batman the animated series? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you have.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I watched that. I watched the one after animated series, the New Adventures. I think the the one
Yeah,
that like came after with like Nightwing and stuff. Which yeah,
yeah,
uh,
and that's when did you become a big Nightwing fan?
yeah. And then Titans came out, and I'd kind of gone off. I feel like kind of DC stuff, and I feel like that kind of got me back into it.
Yeah,
Actually, like I
got
watched all like the CW
it. So
shows
you,
in the early seasons, but then I stopped watching them.
yeah. Were you a big fan of Arrow and stuff like that? At least like the
Yeah,
first
and the
season.
Flash. Yeah, yeah. I've got like the Flash seasons 1 and 2 on DVD.
Yeah. Uh,
So I still think they're pretty good, but I'm
uh,
just not like the
I,
biggest
I,
fan of
I,
like the new
first season.
seasons.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel you because I think the first two seasons of Arrow is great, but after that,
Yeah,
like season three, season four, it kind of fell off. Same thing with the Flash. The Flash season one, phenomenal, and then season two
it is
started
really
off a
good.
little rocky, better, but after that, it just fell off for me.
Yeah, definitely. I really like Titans. I really like Doom Patrol, and I really like Swamp Thing. Um, I don't know. I like that they have like a higher production value. Uh, they're like shot a lot more cinematically,
Yeah,
and the costumes are all great. Uh, the CGI is okay. It is what it is. Um, I think overall, like the storytelling is much better than the CW. But
sure. I think it's
except for
because
Titans, sometimes isn't great at storytelling. But
yeah, especially since like, how do you feel about this whole Red Hood storyline that it's not going to involve the Joker or anything like that?
well, well, I have seen some stuff on kind of social media, whatever, saying that the Joker does have like some involvement, is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing. But like we just don't know what. It could be completely different to the comics. It probably will be.
most likely. I
Yeah,
hope it stays to the source material because especially since they involved Joker in season one of Titans. I don't know
yeah,
why
and
they wouldn't bring him back up.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're
go
going to
ahead.
use him in like a really similar way to season one. Just kind of like have a body double, but like not show his face, but kind of shoot it in a way that you don't see him, but you kind of hear him, and like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that would work
Uh,
really well.
Batman animated style or Batman TNBA Justice League art style. I you prefer which art style I prefer for the animated series. I prefer the Batman animated style. I'm a fan
Yeah,
of Holding style. Uh, have you seen Justice League Unlimited, the animated series and all that?
yeah,
Are you a fan of that? Do you like that? I'm sure you
yeah,
do.
yeah. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that style. I prefer the animated style, but as far as the New 52 style for the animated movies, I'm not a fan of. I don't like that.
yeah.
I
It's not that good.
prefer the Yeah, I prefer the old style. So as far as Titan season three, what are you expecting to see? Like, are you excited for it? Are you kind of like,
I
hey,
am I am definitely excited for it.
yeah,
Definitely. I was probably one of the few people that actually did kind of like the finale. It sounds kind of crazy, I feel like, but yeah. My first watch I didn't like it, but then I
Yeah,
kind of watched it back a couple times, and once you kind of, I feel like, understand the episode a bit more, you do grow to like it.
yeah.
Like
Especially
my
since.
kind of take, my sorry.
Go ahead.
So my kind of take is like, if you take out like Donna Troy's death, is
Yeah,
it really that bad? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a
yeah.
really solid episode, except for that. That's kind of, yeah. So,
Especially since we have the reveal of the Nightwing suit, and it looks so cool.
it's so good, so good.
Like, as far as the costume designers for Titans, those are always top notch.
Yeah,
Say what you
always the
say what you will about the story, but to me, like the costume, especially the Red Hood costume, that looks so comic accurate. I'm just like, that's what I want to see. I want to see that from now on. But
yeah,
it's like,
it does, and it looks like they're kind of heading in that direction of they're the team now, and that's going to be where the show goes now,
yeah,
and that's kind of, I think that's really exciting. So,
it's gonna
um,
be amazing. I
it's
just
going to be
can't wait.
crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's so much coming in season 3. Like, you have obviously Rachel went to Themyscira,
Yeah,
so we're
yeah,
going to be
but
seeing Themyscira and the Amazons.
hopefully,
Um, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we are, as far as I know. Obviously, we're going to be seeing like more Nightwing, more of the team. Bruce Wayne's coming back, I think.
yeah. How do you feel about his Bruce
Uh,
Wayne? Some people think he's too old.
I actually love him. I think he is probably my second favorite Batman after Ben Affleck.
Wow.
Yeah, really. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Why do you,
Yeah. Sorry.
why do you think he's your favorite? Like
You
after
know,
Ben Affleck,
he's my second favorite.
really?
I really like his take. I mean live action, just live action. I
Yeah, okay,
prefer obviously like all the animated ones.
yeah,
I don't know. I think, Bale is great, but I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I didn't think his like first appearance was that good. Like the first scene he had.
yeah,
I thought that was kind of his weakest scene. I thought he kind of was a bit like unconfident.
yeah,
But then over the season he kind of grew into the role a lot more.
yeah.
And uh I kind of like by the last episode I loved him. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
I
I,
also think it helps that like it's such an accurate like representation of the like Dick Grayson Bruce Wayne relationship.
yeah. And
Like they just nailed that.
especially since like I actually like an older Bruce Wayne. Like to me, like that's just
Yeah.
more right. Ever since Ben Affleck was the older Bruce Wayne, I'm just like I prefer this interpretation. Like from now on, I want an older Bruce Wayne. I don't want a younger. I mean, obviously, I'm a fan of Robert Pattinson, and I'm excited to see what he does with Batman, especially since this
Yes.
is gonna be his younger career. But to me, it's like something about an older Frank Miller type Batman just really excites me.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah. Yeah. I
uh
think my only real what did you
no
say?
go ahead, no, go ahead
Oh,
first. I
I think
didn't.
my only issue with like Ian Glenn Batman is like I think he probably could have put on some bulk, maybe done a bit of physical training,
Yeah.
and maybe they could have just given him a wig or dyed his hair. But other than that, like his performance was just like really good.
Yeah,
So
it's awesome. The Titans Red Hood suit is so good. It's like combination of the classic one in Under the Red Hood and the Arkham Knight one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Arkham Knight design for Red Hood.
yeah,
It's not the one we see in the video game as the main villain, but the other one.
yeah,
But I prefer the classic Rebirth, Red Hood look with the red helmet, the leather jacket, and stuff
yeah.
like that. So I don't know how you feel about it.
Oh no, I love the costume. I think it's really good.
Yeah. it's
I saw
it's so
yeah, I saw some people like complaining about like the mask and stuff. I don't get it. I just like I saw
yeah.
most people kind of complaining about the eyes. They were saying they just look too big, but I don't get that because you have to like consider that like it's not a cosplay. Like they have to do fight scenes. He needs to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Without big
It's
eyes,
just
he's not going to be able to move.
yeah, it's one of those like weird complaints that people have about like they just want to complain about everything. It's like it's too big, it's too small. I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah,
we have to see it in motion to see how it looks and how it feels. So, and I think it's gonna look good in
yeah,
motion, fighting and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Definitely, definitely.
Morning, brother. Morning, Igor. Hopefully you are well. One question: why is Red Hood in Gotham Knights so thick? Why is he so thick? Is he thick? I didn't notice. I like the design for him in Gotham Knights. How do you feel about? Did you see the trailer for Gotham
Yeah,
Knights? The
yeah.
how do you feel about it? Are you excited? Because to me, I'm just like like we'll see.
I mean, it looks good, but I was kind of hoping for it to be a sequel to Arkham Knight
Yes,
because
yes,
I feel like Arkham Knight's ending kind of just set up perfectly a Gotham Knight show, but it's a Gotham Knight show not about Arkham. It's completely just separate, and I don't really get that, but it's fine.
especially since a lot of people were speculating that they were going to make another Night game. It's going to be a sequel to that. Like,
Yeah,
oh, there we go. I think I think we just lost connection for a minute. Can you hear
yeah,
me?
yeah.
We
You
good?
just cut out.
We're all good.
Yeah, you just cut out a second.
Okay. But I thought we were gonna get an Arkham Knight sequel to that, but it's just like, and I thought people were saying, oh, that Rocksteady was gonna make a Superman game, but of course, that never came. So I'm
Yeah,
just like, just I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
really
the
wish we got a Superman game.
yeah, I know. It's just like I think some people think like Superman is not a popular character, which is crazy. Because if you make a Superman
Really?
game, it would be like one of the most highest selling video games of all time. Especially, like, I think it would rival the sales for Batman and Spider Man currently right now. So it's
Yeah,
just
I don't think you could do like as many as the Batman games, but like you could definitely do a Superman game. I just don't think you could do like 4 or 5 of them without
yeah,
it getting boring.
or you can make
Yeah,
a Flash game or Wonder Woman. I mean, like
yeah.
DC has
A Flash
big.
game might be hard
You think it might be hard? I don't know.
with the kind of mechanics of him being able to run so fast and just I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, it will be difficult, but not impossible. I'll say
Yeah,
that. But so since like I think it's like November 13th now, we're getting closer to like November 17th, where Snyder revealed that he's gonna drop something, a trailer. So like
yeah.
I don't think I've ever. How do you feel? Because I don't think, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I asked you, but how do you feel about the current Snyderverse with Man of Steel, BVS, and this upcoming Justice League movie?
Yeah. I love the Snyder like DC films,
Yeah.
uh, and I'm really excited for the Snyder cut. I wasn't like I feel like back when it kind of was just a rumor, like in like what 2017.
Hmm.
I didn't really support it back then, but that's because I was a bit like I don't know. I just wasn't interested. But as time's passed and I've learned more about it, I want it and want it. I just
Especially
so
since and when Batman v Superman was first released, how did you feel about it? Because for me, when BVS was first released in theaters, I didn't like it at all. I was just like, oh, especially
yeah,
since
yeah, me
I
neither.
loved. Yeah, I was just like, what is this? And then I saw the Ultimate Cut, and I saw everything that
Yeah,
was missing. I was just like, oh, okay, well,
yeah.
I
The
like
yeah. So I saw the theatrical as well. I did, it just felt so incomplete, and then when I saw the
it.
ultimate cut as well, so much better.
It's just like it makes me question like what they were thinking at that time. It's just like it's like the people working at Warner Brothers right now is so idiotic. It's just like they don't care
I know.
about this at all. It's just like
Yeah,
why do you if you're not going to do anything with them? It's so
I know.
strange to me. What do you think the second WB Montreal DC game is like? Are they trying to bring back the canceled Damian Wayne game or what? I've heard about that, a Damian Wayne game. I don't know if that was true or not, but Damian Wayne, how do you feel about Damian Wayne? Because me, I'm just like, I like him to an extent. I don't think I can tolerate him most of the time, but it
Yeah,
depends on the comic writer who writes and stuff like that.
I don't mind him. He's probably my least favorite of the Robins. I would say.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's like to me, he was like Jason Todd back in the '80s. where like no one liked him,
Yeah.
but he has like a strong
Yeah.
cause. Like to me, like again, I like him. He's not my favorite. Obviously, Cgris is my favorite, and Jason Todd's
Yeah.
my favorite. To me, he's
Hmm.
tolerable. Like, it's like again,
Yeah.
the man.
Yeah.
So, what are you expecting for to see in the Snyder Cut trailer? Supposedly,
Uh.
let's say it does come out. The trailer comes out. Do you want to see more Dark Side? Do you want to see more Black Suit Superman?
Definitely more dark side.
Yeah,
More Batman. Definitely. Um.
definitely.
I don't really know what to expect because there's so much of the film that we haven't seen. Like what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours?
4 hours.
No, I mean like in comparison to the what we got and what was Snyder's in the like the cut that we got,
Oh,
because obviously some of that was his.
I think, yeah, a few scenes were his in Justice League.
Yeah,
I think not a lot though, because I know
there's
like
like the yeah, there's like the
like
Barry and Bruce
80%
scene.
was like refilmed and rewritten, so we didn't see a lot
Yeah,
of stuff in Justice League.
yeah,
Damian Waite's not my favorite character. Yeah, again, he's not mine either, so we have that in common. I wish the second game is a Red Hood game, but I'm biased. Yeah, I would love a Red Hood game, but that's what Gotham Knights is for. So essentially, that's essentially a Red Hood game because you're gonna play as him and multiple characters. So that's like the only thing that I'm looking forward to is that it's not really Batman. You can just focus on Batgirl, Jason Todd, and Damian Wayne, which is awesome.
mhm.
Arkham Mechanics, yep, Arkham Mechanics. I, it's funny because I haven't seen a lot of superhero games copy the Arkham mechanics, which you would think they would.
Mm.
It's so popular and people love it. I don't know. I think Spider-Man PS4 did a little bit of it, but not a lot, which is weird. Because
Mm.
the
Yeah,
thing, like, let's just steal from the best and just like improvise on it.
yeah,
The sick face, yeah, yeah, that's weird. So if we were like if I was to tell you like which one was your like favorite scene in Man of Steel BBS, like which one would it be?
Man of Steel
Yeah,
probably. I would probably say, the kind of end of the Metropolis fight against Zod,
yeah.
when he kind of has him like in a headlock and there's that those civilians, and he kills Zod. I think that scene's great, to be honest.
So a lot of people had trouble with that scene. A
Yeah,
lot-
I know.
a lot-
I think it's great. I don't know. I just thought it was perfect. I don't understand why people didn't like it.
yeah, it's weird because I think it's because Superman they don't like Superman killing. I think that's like a big reason why. But if you read the comics, he's killed multiple times. So it's just like
Yeah,
I don't know if it's because it's Zack Snyder and they don't like Zack Snyder. Like maybe if it was
probably.
yeah if Christopher Nolan directed Man of Steel, I think people will give it a lot more praise than they do. Basically,
Yeah.
like
Also, like,
okay,
yeah. Also, in like the, I'm pretty sure the one of the Christopher Reeve films, he
mhm,
kills Zod in that.
yeah.
But there was no hate for that. There's only hate for when Snyder does it. It just doesn't make any sense.
It's very bizarre, especially since Christopher Reeve Superman. He crushes Zod's hand and he just throws him out. And he
And he
like
smiles when he does it. He's just like grinning.
smiling. Like
So I don't know.
it's like to be. It's very bizarre, like to say the least. The Amazing Spider-Man movie games copied Arkham. Oh, they did. Yeah, I haven't played the Amazing Spider-Man game, so
Yeah, I haven't either.
I like the movie though. I don't know how you feel about the movie. If you've seen the Amazing Spider,
Yeah, I love the first one.
yeah,
I don't. The second one is pretty mixed. I don't really think it's very good, but I like it in parts.
yeah. I prefer Andrew Garfield, so I like Andrew Garfield. I love his
Yeah,
tickets.
same.
And I wish hopefully he comes back with this whole Marvel Spider Verse thing that's gonna happen with Kevin
Yeah,
Feige. We'll see how that shakes out.
yeah,
If it's under Kevin Feige's direction, I'm not 100% on board with that. My favorite scene in Man of Steel is Henry Lennox because Superman knows who he is. That's one of my problems with Man of Steel is the whole Martian Manhunter reveal that General Swanwick, I think that's his name, is Martian Manhunter. To me,
Yeah,
it kind of feels like forced, like out of place, because if if General Swanwick was Martian Manhunter the entire time, then why didn't he just like help Clark throughout this whole
exactly.
skill thing?
Yeah, yeah. It's the same in BVS. Like
Yeah,
with Doomsday, he just didn't do anything when he was there, or
yeah.
kind of there.
So I hope Zack Snyder has a explanation to why he didn't help, and I hope
Yeah,
it's not like well, I didn't want to get involved because I'm afraid of humanity or something like that. I just hope I hope it's a
yeah.
it's very weird. How would you rank the Batman movies? How would you rank it? The Batman movies, all of them, the live action.
Oh man, I can't. I don't know if I could do it off the top of my head. Um,
Let's
I'll
see.
maybe go from like best to worst. I would say my favorite is Begins.
Hmm.
Um, Second favorite, The Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Third favorite. Are we including animated as well, or just like live action?
I think it's just live action.
Okay. Then probably The Dark Knight Rises. Um, I would say Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Uh, then probably 89. And then probably the Forever and actually no, I think I'd put Forever above 89, and then
Oh,
um
okay.
yeah, and then I'd put obviously Batman and Robin last because it's shit.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Would you count is Batman versus Superman a Batman movie? Would you count that as a Batman movie?
Uh, I don't know. I guess so.
Eh,
Um, he does have a lot of
I don't know.
Batman
It's
in,
weird.
so I guess you could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially theatrical. Uh,
yeah. I mean,
how?
in a way, I always kind of thought that. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, no, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I always kind of thought that like Batman versus Superman would have been better off being called like Dawn of the Trinity or something, because like Batman versus Superman is only a tiny part of the film, really.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just more about how the Trinity came to be, and I feel like that would have just been a better name for the film. But I don't know.
Yep. It is what it is. For me, favorite to worst, I think I would go with Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Batman '89, Batman Forever, Dark Knight Rises, Batman Returns, and Batman and Robin. I think that would be my ranking.
Wait, did you say Forever? Did you miss that one out?
No, no, I think I said Forever. I think I said Batman Forever after '89.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
that would be my ranking. 'Cause I love. I'm a huge fan of Batman Forever. I think it's an underrated Batman movie, and I think it gets
Yeah,
too
it's
much.
really underrated.
Yeah. I gave my 12-year-old son, my stepson, a homeschool project to do a research paper on Batman the first 40 years. His takeaway: anyone who says Batman doesn't kill never read Batman #1. Yeah, it's true. 'Cause in those early comics, Batman, first of all, he has a gun and he's like killing, like he kills people. I think that there's even one issue where he hangs a criminal off an airplane. Like he
Yeah.
hangs someone. So, but like Batman
Wow.
at that time, brutal.
Yeah.
Uh, Goyer didn't want Martian Manhunter. He said that he doesn't like the character in an interview after Man of Steel. Oh, did he? Interesting. Yeah, because
Hmm.
it feels like super out of place. Like I don't know, it just feels weird. Mine is Dark Knight, Lego Batman, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, Batman '66, Batman '89, Batman Forever, Batman Returns, and Batman and Robin. Awesome. Oh, Lego Batman.
Lego
I-
Lego Batman. Wow. I don't know about that one.
yeah, that's not really live action, but it's a good movie. So it's
It
just
was
like,
good. It was funny.
I
Yeah.
don't count. Okay, so you doesn't count PBS. Yeah, because it's never, even though that's like a whole, it feels like a Batman movie, at least on the theatrical version. Yeah, yeah. If we talk about solo Batman movies, then sure, yeah, I wouldn't count it.
Yeah.
Is there anything in Man of Steel or BBS that you didn't like that you were like, I wish they would have done this instead of that,
Hmm.
or this,
I
like
don't really
the
have
Mar,
that many problems with
like the Mar.
Man of Steel. I don't. I like the Martha scene. I think it's good. It makes sense. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that it's so weird that people are like. I think they were just like waiting for to hate something about it, and once they saw
Hmm.
that, just like we got it. We have something to hate. We have something to make
Yeah.
fun of. Like this is like
Yo, I think you cut out.
okay. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know.
What were you saying?
That's my. I think that's my internet connection. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm saying
Uh.
yeah. I think that's on my end because I don't know what the hell's going on. But as far as the Martha scene, I said that it makes sense within the narrative if people are paying attention, other than just to make fun of it because it was like, hey, the mothers have the same name, so we're just gonna make fun of it. So stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need Arrow movie. I agree. I would love a Green Arrow movie. I think Green Arrow is an underrated character. I don't know how you feel about Green Arrow. Do you like the character? Like, are you well? What I think you like the show, but I don't know if that's your favorite iteration of Green
Uh.
Arrow.
I'm not a massive fan. I haven't read any like Green Arrow comics or anything.
Have you read Green Arrow Rebirth?
No, I haven't read any Green Arrow comics.
Okay, so if you read Green Arrow Rebirth, I think you'll become a massive Green Arrow fan because that that was a great series. I think it was by
Yeah.
Benjamin Bursey. I think he's like the artist and the writer. If you want to read Green Arrow, start with that because that's a great, phenomenal series.
Yeah. I'll put it on my list.
R.I.P. Yeah, for real. R.I.P. to my stream. He is frozen. Okay, how am I good now? R.I.P. Truth Dino. Not yet. Hopefully, we're still alive. We're still good. But yeah. But as far as as far as something on November 17th, I think. Is there any chance that you think we're gonna get a announcement on the Ben Affleck HBO Max series?
I don't know. I hope so.
I I, I hope so too, because especially since like they're really like hyping it up so much. So I'm thinking like,
Yeah.
okay, if they're hyping it up so much, it has to be more than a trailer. Because I mean, people will
Mm.
get excited about the trailer, but the fact that they're just like, get ready, like Zack Snyder is about to drop a bomb on us. I'm thinking like, okay, well, a trailer would be nice, but I don't consider that like a bomb. Like, oh my god, I'm thinking like there has to be something else, like something more. Maybe a announcement
Yeah.
on the Justice Peoples, like he's coming back to finish his Justice League movie. That would be like
Maybe
that. Would,
that'd be great.
I fucking love it. So as far as like Superman, like who's your favorite live action Superman so far?
Henry Cavill,
I, mean,
definitely.
I didn't feel like you would say
No
that.
competition.
Really, no competition at all. Is Henry Cavill all the way?
Reeves is great, but I feel like his movies are really dated. So
Yeah, yeah. It's more
I don't know.
like
Reeves is pretty good as well.
yeah.
Brandon, yeah,
I think he's another one who's like really underrated as Superman.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what is it about Henry Cavill that you feel like okay he's like the best Superman ever?
I mean, I think he like just embodies the character first. Like he's just like he just is Superman.
Yeah,
Um, I don't. I feel like he. I know like a lot of people don't like this kind of comment, but like I don't. I feel like he could have been a bit lighter, maybe
yeah,
a bit like more. Superman, but I still really like the take.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Yeah,
what about you?
yeah. There's something about Henry Cavill that just, like you said, embodies like he's just Superman. Like I see him, it's like okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah,
He looks the part, he acts the part. He has that leadership role where you can believe that he's the leader of the Justice League. And I,
yeah,
and I would love to see, hopefully in Zack Snyder's Justice League, I would like to see some tension between Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill as to like who is the leader of the Justice League. I would love like a confrontation, like them deciding
yeah,
like who's over. Like that would be really cool because I think they have like great chemistry together. It's just like
yeah,
we would have like seen a lot more with them together on screen because they're not
yeah,
really they don't really have that much screen time together in BBS other than like towards the end where they're like fighting and
yeah,
enjoying. So hopefully we get to see like more of that, which would be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Just like
I think like the first scene that I kind of really like fell in love with his version of Superman was, in Man of Steel, it's like a bar scene, I think,
yeah,
and he's in the bar and there's this guy and he's like throwing like beer on him or something, and like he doesn't do anything, and then he just kind of stands his ground, and the guy pushes him, and he just doesn't move.
that's a
Yeah,
great scene.
yeah,
Again, it just shows the restraint that
yeah,
Superman has. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything to this guy, but I will mess up his.
exactly. Yeah,
And I love again like Zack Snyder. Like you can say whatever you want about his storytelling, whatever. But I think as far as his visuals go, I think he like captures the iconography of who Superman is. Just with the cape flapping and just like the sunset, like the sun gleaming off of Superman. Like he really knows how to
yeah,
shoot Superman and all these heroes. So that's I'm like super excited to see what he does with Justice League. Um,
yeah.
how would you cast Robin for the DCEU? Or do you mean who would I cast Robin for the DCEU? Just someone who's good, like a good actor. I don't like. I'm sure there's like plenty of actors who could like fill that role. I don't have
Yeah,
anyone specifically in mind to play Robin in the DCEU, but I heard a rumor saying that I mean, they were not going to use Robin, but they were going to use his son, Zack Snyder's son, Eli Snyder. Like
yeah,
they were going to use him as a stand-in for like a dead Robin, which would be interesting.
yeah,
Like that would be really cool. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, Lego Batman is animated. I meant like theatrical, and Mask of the Phantasm would be somewhere in my top three. Oh, that's a great animated movie as well. Mask of the Phantasm.
yeah. It's
Love
really
that
good.
movie. I'm surprised like they never used that character, the Phantasm character, like in any of the live action movies. It's weird to me. Like you would think
Yeah,
they would. It's just
mm,
like oh, like that character is so cool. Well, I'm wondering like in BBS, what do you think that they're gonna do with Doomsday's body? Because like I don't think they're just gonna like leave it there. Like, are they gonna experiment again? Are they gonna like just destroy it? Hopefully they don't. Like it'll be interesting to see
yeah,
like
yeah. I'm not sure.
yeah, it's very strange. It's like maybe that could be a plot point in the movie. Just like Lex just does experiments on it again, which I fucking hope not. Because like that was one thing I didn't like about BBS was the whole General Zod and Doomsday thing. It's just like like
Yeah,
it kind of felt similar to
questionable.
yeah, it kind of felt similar to Man of Steel. Just like I hope hopefully they do something different, and they are with Steppenwolf, which again I like the Steppenwolf design. I think it looks so much better.
Yeah,
Obviously, Justice League it looks so cool. It looks like the metal like shape shifts with his body, which is awesome. I love that.
hmm, yeah.
Uh, this will dissect Doomsday's body. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
Right.
Yeah, it's like no, please no. Like I don't need any more of that shit. I don't need any more scenes like that. Like I'm done with it. Do you we're gonna see Apocalypse in Zack Snyder Justice League? Like to see how the
I
whole
think
world.
we are.
Do you think so? I
I,
hope.
I thought I saw something that said we were.
I hope so
I
because
might be wrong.
that would be so cool. Stuff like that. Ugh. Have you heard of rumors about this whole Ryan Reynolds being Green Lantern in Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a joke, but I don't know.
I know you're not a big fan of the movie, but did you like him as the Green Lantern?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
And Mark Strong, Sinestro.
Yeah, he was. Oh, he was so good. It sucks that he got wasted like that in the movie. Just like,
Uh,
would you have a problem if Ryan Reynolds was in Zack Snyder's Justice League?
no, probably. I don't think I would.
Yeah. I don't know because I think some people wouldn't like that because it wouldn't fit with Zack Snyder's universe. But it's like, why not? Especially like since it doesn't have to be in the same continuity with the 2011 Green Lantern film. Like Zack Snyder could just
Yeah,
take his Green Lantern and just you know tell like a whole new story within his universe. So
exactly.
people would like
Yeah,
freak out about that. It makes no sense. Just like no, just like fucking do it. If you have a good idea, if you have a good story, you can do that shit. Unpopular opinion: the CGI in Green Lantern in construct be pretty cool. Uh,
I don't know about that.
uh, like yeah, like it is what it is. I mean, it's not like horrible or anything. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is terrible. But it
Yeah,
wasn't. Oh, like this is like really cool. Like especially like I think he makes like a race car track to save somebody or something.
yeah, just awful.
Yeah, just like no, like I'm good. I love to see Emil Hamilton, Faora, and Chris Maloney's Colonel Hardy come back from the Phantom Zone. Yeah, that's right, because they actually didn't die. They're stuck in the Phantom Zone, which I don't know. It's like Faora, General Zod's like right hand girl. I think she would come back. Like I would love for her to come back. Like I don't know how
Mm.
you feel about her, but I thought she was pretty cool.
Oh, do you mean the girl Kryptonian?
Yeah,
She was alright. I don't know. I can't really remember her too well.
yeah.
Um,
I don't like the suit. Well, the Green Lantern suit. Yeah, I don't like it either.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
too much CG. It didn't look
yeah.
good.
Hopefully Zack Snyder's version that they use an actual bodysuit because yeah, for Green Lantern,
Yeah.
yeah, not a fan. The Green Lantern film was made by the same people who made Arrow. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Uh,
Didn't know that.
yeah. I think it was Greg Berlanti and Mark Guggenheim. Uh, I think they wrote.
Yeah.
I think they wrote the first draft of the script, but I think it was rewritten. I know Jeff Johns was like heavily involved in the movie, which is why it fucking sucked. It's just like it's just
Exactly.
uh Faora versus Diana would be badass. Yeah, Faora is the chick who beats up Cart in Smallville, where she like in
Yeah.
the IHOP scene. Again, I think she
Yeah.
would come back. Like why not? Like especially for like a scene like that, that would be pretty cool. Just like
Mhm.
I don't know. Like we'll see what happens. But as far as like Zack Snyder's Justice League, I'm just like I know some people like are concerned that if it sucks, just like oh shit, it's like what if it sucks? But it's like if it
I
sucks,
know.
it's like what can you do? But I don't think. Look, it can't be any worse than what we got in 2017.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like it's impossible for this movie to be worse than 2017.
Exactly. Exactly. Like
Uh,
even
go ahead.
oh, sorry. I was gonna say even if it isn't like that good, I think I'm still kind of glad that Zach is getting to kind of show everyone what he made and not what we saw, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Like
like
his vision.
I think people like his vision, which is why people like were so like furious that he didn't get to finish it because we want to see his vision, like, especially since what we got in 2017, which is like so like if the movie that we got by Joss Whedon was actually good, I think the Snyder Cut would not exist because people would be like, hey,
No.
we like this movie and let's move on. But the fact that it was so horrendous, just like it just proves like no, we actually like what Zack Snyder was doing. His version is much more better. Just give it to us. She
Yeah.
was thinking before the respirator broke. Yeah. I hate how people have made Barbara be with Nightwing, Jason, Tim, and Bruce. Who's next? Damien. Uh, are you a fan of Barbara Gordon? Do you like that character?
She's okay. I'm excited to see her in Titan season 3. Obviously,
I think she's
should be
playing with like
good.
or something, right? Like she's not gonna be Batgirl. I don't think.
No, she's gonna be Oracle. Well, not Oracle, but she's gonna be in a wheelchair, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna be the Gotham Police Commissioner,
Oh yeah, interesting, interesting.
like replacing Jim Gordon, who I think probably will be dead. Might be wrong.
I think so. Yeah. Like I wonder,
Probably.
like I wonder, does Dick and Barbara like I don't know if they know each other in this universe in Titans universe.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So this is basically in line with the Killing Joke. Like Joker shot Barbara Gordon. That's why she's in the wheelchair.
I would guess that probably happened before Titan season 1. Like I'm guessing that was already. I'm guessing she was already just in a wheelchair.
Gotcha.
Just because I feel like a lot of the characters in Titans are kind of just aged up more than they would be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For,
Like Dick Grayson's 30. Uh, Dawn and Hank are like mid 30s. Bruce is probably 50. So yeah.
if Nolan was not very strict on Batman, we would have got Batman on Smallville. But Nolan act like he owns Batman. Well, I think Chris Nolan was like a big part on why the Justice League Mortal didn't happen because they didn't want like two concurrent Batmans on the same time on the same screen. They're just like I think that's why people don't like Nolan that much. But I mean, it makes sense like to a point. Like I wouldn't see Warner Brothers putting in money to have like a Justice League movie with a different Batman when you have Chris Nolan's Batman, which is like really popular at the time. So like I could see their reasoning, but still like it still would have been like really cool to see like Army Hammer's Batman. So it's just like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Well, I like Army Hammer. I think he would be a great Batman if he ever got the chance. But
Hmm.
I know some people were saying like he was going to be a Hawkman, but that didn't work out. How do you
Yeah.
feel about? Do you like the movie Shazam? Is it like too kiddie for you or something like that?
I like Shazam. I thought it was.
Okay,
I thought it was really good. I haven't seen it since I saw it in cinema, though.
okay. Are you excited to see like Black Adam versus Shazam and Superman in the sequel if that happens?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like that that's gonna be
Definitely.
amazing. 'Cause,
Yeah.
especially since if Henry Cavill is gonna be a Shazam, then that means like Superman is gonna be a little more lighter. Like he's gonna be that Superman, hopefully that is more like hopeful and truthful and stuff like that. So, but I think that's gonna be in the theatrical version. I think in Snyderverse, I think Superman is still gonna be, you know, still learning how to become the Superman that we all know and love. Hopefully.
Hmm.
I hate how people say that Batman has a rule against killing because if you go back to the 1941 comic where the rule was established, it says he will no longer use guns. I mean, that debate is gonna go on forever. It's like Batman doesn't kill, Batman kills. Like I don't know what else you can do. Like people are just not gonna let it go. Like you're always gonna have two sides. Like, are you a fan of Batman killing or not? Like do you even
I don't
care?
really care. No.
It's like you see, he's like you have people like you and me. It's just like I don't care. Like whatever.
I know.
Just
Yeah.
like all of those characters are still getting paid from Warner Brothers. That's true. Yeah, just like but I don't know like what else. I don't know what else you can do because I know the actors who are going to be in Just League Mortal, they still get checks from that movie, which didn't happen, which is crazy. because I know the
Really?
actor. Yeah, it's crazy, like it's insane.
What?
'Cause they were like a couple of weeks from actually like shooting the movie. Like it was all done. Like they were ready to go. But unfortunately,
Hmm.
the writer strike happened, and they just canceled it, which sucks because
Yeah.
it would have been so curious to see what that version of Justice League would have been like. Especially, I don't know if you've seen Mad Max with George Miller, with Tom Hardy.
Uh, I don't know. I don't think I have.
It was the same director who made that movie, and he was going to make Justice League Mortal, which
Oh, okay.
which would have been a unique take on Justice League. I don't know how people would have responded to it. I think people would have been like, what is this?" Because he took
Yeah.
of liberties with the costume and stuff like that. But I think it would have been very unique to Justice League. But I think it would have been
Yeah.
different. I don't know how people would like it, but we would have we'll see.
Hmm.
How do you feel about the BBS nightmares? Like which one? Like which scene is your favorite for BBS? Is it the nightmare scene or is it like the warehouse scene?
Ooh. Uh, I think it would be. I like those two a lot, but I think I would probably go for when Superman kills Doomsday.
That's your favorite scene?
Yeah, I think so. I just think like it was great to see like all the Trinity like working together for the first time.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because you have Batman shooting the kryptonite, Wonder Woman with the lasso, and then Superman.
Yeah,
So
that and it's interesting that Zack Snyder said that Justice League starts with the POV of Lois seeing Superman die in BBS. So that's gonna be interesting. Like,
yeah.
I'm surprised you don't like the warehouse scene. You don't think that's a cool scene? Or it's just
No,
not your
I love that scene. Yeah, I
favorite.
love that. That warehouse scene is the best Batman scene ever.
I wrote the script. That movie was really good. It would have got a lot of potential. Yeah, I heard some people say that the Justice League Mortal script was actually pretty good, but it's not gonna happen now. Unpopular opinion: Dark Knight Returns is meh, even though BBS takes a lot of inspiration from it. I think it's far superior. Uh, that's a hot take. Have you seen Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns?
that's a hot take. Yeah.
Do you like it? I'm assuming you like
Yeah,
it.
I really like it.
Yeah, like it's a great movie. It's a great book. I love the book. I have both. It's like, wow, you really like Dark Knight Returns? That's interesting. Because
Yeah.
I love the older Bruce Wayne. I love the older Batman. I love the Superman who works for the government, which is funny. He's like a government lackey.
Yeah.
Like, wow. It's just like I love that book. I love the animated movie. I think it's awesome. It's like,
Yeah.
hot take, Prince of Puzzlers. You take a lot of hot
Hot
takes.
take.
Yeah. So is there anything else in Titans that you're looking forward to for season
In
three?
season three, uh, seeing the team work together, probably.
Yeah.
It
I,
hasn't really seen much of that.
I do think it's going to be a lot more lighter and less like dark and gritty like the previous two seasons.
Yeah, I think so. I think at Fandom when Greg Walker was talking about the new season, he kind of talked about the tone a little bit,
Yeah,
and he kind of said I think he was like leaning into more like optimism, hopeful, like so that I feel like yeah, probably a little bit lighter.
yeah. Hopefully, I hope they have. I
Yeah.
hope they have a bigger budget this time, especially since they're going to be on HBO Max. I hope they have, because the CGI
Yeah.
so it's a little wonky here and there, but
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's not great.
How do you feel about Superboy? Do you like that character? The way that character
Yeah,
was
he was great.
yeah.
Perfect casting.
Yeah, especially with the scenes with his dog. Like I think he had a missile in his mouth and he threw it out the window. Just like there's a crazy scene. So it's like okay,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna go with it. It's just like
Yeah.
what? Uh, Not gonna lie though, lots of things that won't be the same without the Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, it's true. 'Cause I know Zack Snyder. He loves Frank Miller. He loves that world. So
Hmm.
we'll see. Next year, WB do DC Fandom again because it was successful. Yeah. Did you watch DC Fandom?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about like the overall presentation of the show?
Um, I know some people like had like technical problems with it, but for me it went pretty smoothly. Actually, I didn't really run into any problems.
Yeah, like me too. I loved it. It was like smooth sailing. I was just like, oh, I was
Yeah.
actually surprised because I was expecting a lot more uh, technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
surprised it went smoothly. So just like
Yeah.
we'll see. Are you
Yeah.
excited for the Superman and Lois TV show on CW?
Um, I wouldn't say excited, but
Well,
but I'm gonna watch it.
yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Just, I was just like, oh man, it's like I want to be excited for the show. I want to like it. Hopefully, I like it. But just like I'm not a fan. Well, how are you feeling about Tyler Hoechlin as Superman? Are you a fan of his Superman, or are you like mixed?
He's okay. He's
Yeah,
okay. Uh, Not my favorite.
yeah. Especially if you saw Crisis, you saw Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Hmm.
Like the way they treated Superman, especially compared to Brandon Routh, who was obviously like the fan favorite. I did not like it. It's just like why are you like completely like bitching out your Superman when he's gonna have his own show for Brandon Routh? It made the character weak, especially since his involvement with Supergirl. It's like they kind of made him a like look like a loser, which is like weird to me. It's
Yeah.
like like it's so strange. Like this is your Superman, like for like the next 5 years or whatever, and you're treating him like this. Like I don't understand it whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's like even though I tolerate the Dark Knight Returns and I like Batman Year One, I think the Millerverse is trash. Oh my god,
Hot take.
I know with Dark Knight Strikes Again and All Star Batman and Robin. Woo, man. Well, have you read All Star Batman and Robin with Frank Miller?
All Star. No, I don't think so.
It's a
Is
great
it
book.
good?
It's still controversial. As far as the Dark Knight Strikes
Oh.
Again, I never read it, so I can't have an opinion on that. But that Frank Miller world with Batman, like that's what gave life back to Batman again. It's like this Batman for a long
Hmm.
time was like especially since it was coming off the '60s Batman. It just wasn't as popular, but thanks to Frank Miller, like that show, like that book and that character, you know, gained new life. And just like hot takes, man, hot takes. Christian Bale offered 40 million to do Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, but he said no because of Christopher Nolan. Did he now? That would have been interesting to see like Christian Bale come back to fight like Henry Cavill Superman. I don't think he would have worked in Zack
Yeah.
Snyder's, especially since like in Dark Knight Rises he retired and his
Yeah.
body was broken. Just like if you compare Christian Bale's Batman to Ben Affleck's Batman, like come on, man, like like
I know. It wouldn't work.
Batman would fucking destroy Christian Bale. It's like there's not even a question about it whatsoever.
Exactly.
Like, as for Titan season 3, do you think we're gonna see Bruce Wayne in the Batman costume, or do you think it's just like no, it's gonna be Bruce Wayne?
That's a tough one because I think we're obviously going to Gotham again. So I don't know. Can you avoid Batman completely if you're sitting the whole season in Gotham? You know?
I mean, they did it with the Gotham TV show for a while until like the last episode.
Yeah, it's just you have an active Batman. I don't know if they can necessarily completely avoid it. Maybe, but unless he goes away, like quits for a while, I don't know.
It'll be interesting, but hopefully, I think he will look good in the Batman suit if they actually did it.
Yeah.
Batman kidnaps Robin and forces him to eat rats, then fires Robin for not being good enough. Then in the future, Robin becomes Joker and is gay for Batman. Really? I don't remember any of that in All Star Batman. Oh, Robin becomes gay for Batman. I don't remember that at all. And Batman kidnaps and forces him to eat rats. I do remember that. Yeah, that was again.
What?
It's a controversial book. It's just like yeah,
Wow.
Batman in that book is like no joke. It's just like he's crazy. Just like yeah, just like again, it's not everyone's favorite. It's a very divisive book, but I like that. I love Batman, so I still like it. Just like it's a weird book for sure. If you want to read it, go read
Yeah.
it for yourself. But it's really weird.
Maybe.
It's weird. As far as the Batman with Robert Pattinson, how are you feeling about that? Did you like the trailer? Was it like too like how'd you feel about it? Oh, you liked it?
No, I thought the trailer was insane. It was so
Yeah,
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it. And people are saying that the Court of Owls are gonna be in the movie, probably like maybe like hinted at or teased. Like how would you feel about that if they hinted at the Court of Owls?
Um, Hinted at. I like setting it up. I think is okay, but I wouldn't want them to have like a big role in it because you have obviously the Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman already in it. I don't think you need a fourth
Yeah,
villain character.
especially since I don't know if they're gonna hint at the Joker probably in this movie, like probably towards the end. It's just like we'll see. How do you feel about the costume? Like, did you like the Robert Pattinson costume? Because at first, for me, I was just
Yeah,
like, I'm not really feeling it, but after a while, it kind of grew on me.
I yeah, I like it. I didn't like the kind of when the set pics came out initially.
Yeah, we
I
were like,
wasn't a
what?
massive fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looked a bit awkward, but now I've seen it like in motion and stuff. It just looks so good.
yeah, it looks phenomenal. I love it. That happens in All Star and Strikes Again. That is the story of Robin in the Millerverse. Yeah, like Frank Miller, he does not like Robin for some reason. And speaking of Robin, I think there was some speculation that Robin is going to be introduced with Robert Pattinson. So I'm just like,
Mm.
which will be interesting because I don't know because I really don't see Robert Pattinson's Batman with a Robin, especially since like he's so young in his career, like starting out now. Like I don't know if that's gonna be I don't know if that's a wise choice to do so early. But just like
Mm.
again, I don't know how would you feel about seeing a Robin with Robert Pattinson's Batman? Are you a fan? Are you just like
Maybe in the second movie.
a second movie? Hmm. Yeah, just
Hmm.
like I don't. Yeah, like it'll be interesting because I think I would introduce Robin in the second movie, but not as his sidekick. I would just introduce Dick Grayson, and then probably in the third
Yeah.
movie, that then he could like start training Dick Grayson to be his Robin. Just like so,
Hmm.
like it'll be interesting. I just hope it's good because
Yeah.
especially like the film was released and it was gonna come out October next year, but now it's getting pushed back to March 2022, which makes no sense to me because
I know.
like why are you pushing that movie so far away? Like unless movie theaters are
Yeah.
still like are theaters closed in your area?
I don't know. I don't think they're really like showing like new movies at the moment because there isn't any. But I did go relatively recently. I watched like a reshowing of The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that was insane because I actually never saw it in cinema because obviously it was years ago when it came out.
uh,
So
I would love to see that stuff again because I know where I'm at. Movie theaters are still closed, so I can't really see movies.
oh yeah,
So unless by next year, unless things start to change, it's like I understand why, but again, like it's 2022, like it still bothers me. I just don't like it. I see Robin coming in Batman 3, but not early. Yeah, I see Dick Grayson being introduced in probably the second movie, and then seeing Robin in the first. Unless they introduce Dick Grayson like right off the gate in this movie, and then start training him to be Robin in the second and third. So we'll see. Hopefully, I still like. I know some people are still mad about Zack Snyder killing off Dick Grayson in his universe, especially since like the Batfleck rumors are saying that we're actually gonna get flashbacks of Joker killing Dick Grayson in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is like, if that's true, then it's like I want to see that. Because I
yeah,
don't know a gel of Joker, but for me, I just like I want to see more of his version.
Hmm.
I don't know how you feel about Jared Leto's Joker. Like, are you a fan?
Um, I didn't really like him.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
Yeah,
people are not a fan of his take, but it's like again, I
yeah,
really don't blame him. 'Cause I blame the
yeah.
studio for completely like butchering everything that Jared Leto did. Because
Hmm.
I think David Ayer said that his Joker was like much different than what you saw in Suicide Squad. So it's just like
Hmm.
it was like we'll
Yeah,
see. Dude, my last comment perfectly captures my look on the Miller. Yeah, just like again, we all have our takes, but I think this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be our last question, and then we're gonna call it a day. Batman
yeah,
coming in 2022. That is stupid move because the Batman production is going to finish around January to February. I don't know. Like you're telling me, my guy. If it was up to me, I would release Batman, and I would release it next year on Halloween. If the movie theaters are still closed, then okay, then fine. Then either release it on HBO Max or whatever, but don't like make us wait to 2022 because people are losing excitement over I think it was Wonder Woman 84. People were like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of waiting. I really don't care about this movie. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you all for showing up, for coming on the stream, on my morning stream. Anthony Beltry, Prince of Puzzlers, Igor Antonio Lopez, thank you for showing up. And thank you, Grayson, for showing up on my stream. It
yeah.
was
Thanks for
awesome.
having me.
Yeah, it was awesome
Yeah, it
having
was
you.
good.
You're anytime. And for everyone, please like and
Of
subscribe.
course.
That's it. Keep supporting DC. Love DC. Until next time, truth out.